Marty Black, thank you for becoming a member to the YouTube Schlub tier. I really appreciate that, man. M's in chat for Marty, please. Much obliged, homie. Very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. Crazy that BL mod is on and it's a thing that can be played and Zem plays all missions. Hey, man. I'll get around to BL mod. I'm already thinking about speedrunning 60 plats. That'd be epic. Imagine the APB rivalry we could have had. I'm just saying, bro, I got shit to do that's way more important than APB right now. I gotta get world record in these fucking 3 categories, and I gotta beat Scott Bozo and rack 2 any %. Those are way more important to me than APB. But I do want to run APB again because that category is fucking swag. Especially with BL mod. Can you at least run BL mod any % so you get gratis world record? Holy shit, you even use the term gratis. That's every Dutch person's favorite term. Can we just make it so that, like... Okay. Can we just replace the world record of exclusively APB with the BL mod leaderboard and just let every other category be it like on its own, just like leave them alone? Maybe PBSPI. Leave every other category alone, just replace those 2, and then everything is fine. BL mod stands for Black Label Mod. Black Label Mod is a game mode where PS3 has been patched to play like PS2, aka goodly. Very goodly. Yo, Marty, I gotta say, man, you've been fucking... Thank you so much for these super chats that you've been throwing my way today, man. It really means a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. It's only one way to find out. Alright, I survived it. Just barely, though. As long as it doesn't use the charge boots, it's a good category. Any % is a fucking sick category. That's why I always emulate Rack 2, because I can't be fucked by a PS3 for a shitty Rack 2. For a shitty Rack 2 and 3. What the fuck? What kind of take is that? Bro, you deserve to be cast off a cliff for that opinion. That's it, I said it. Yo, Marty, bro. Thank you once again for the 25 Czech crowns.
Excuse me.
Who else turns gay for this month only? I think most corporations. Ah! Are you streaming vertical and horizontal? Indeed I am, Proto Buffers. Indeed I am. Oh my Lanta. My friend 360 Chrism taught me how to do it. If you lean back more, you proxy higher. You just mean like in real life or in this game? Most corporations took this year off. Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works. I think a lot of corporations have genuinely no idea whether or not, like... They're like, listen, this whole woke thing, we don't get it anymore. Let's just sit back and watch the fireworks. Yo, Marty. Thank you for the 49 Czech crowns, dude. I've got more crowns than Charlemagne? Yeah, you're right, Sneeps. I'm fat leaning right now. Being fake woke for 1 month is cringe anyway. I'm actually glad corporations aren't doing this shit anymore. I prefer that they don't fucking pretend like they give a fuck. It's immensely cringe when they care about giving a fuck about LGBT shit. It's like, man, like, I'm technically bisexual and I don't even care about LGBT shit that much. I'm a fucking terrible ally. Terrible member? I don't even know, man. Marty, thank you for the super sticker. I didn't even realize that these have all been stickers that you've been sending me. That's epic. Dude, this is why they call me the magician. Wait, is that why they call me the magician? Fact check, they do not call you the magician. Not with that fucking attitude, Jesus. Marty, holy shit, man. Bro, thank you so much for all these stickers. That's fucking crazy. Thank you for the 129 Czech crowns. I genuinely don't even know how much this currency is even valued, but in basedness, it's fucking valued heavy. That's very, very sweet of you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for thinking a little old me. Does this actually work? Let me walk out here. Okay, then it gives me the hydro displacer, and then I can go out here. The lion defends its favorite billion-dollar corporation. Me when I'm a Nintendo fan. By the way, that reminds me, have any of you been playing the Switch Tooge? I'm not gonna lie, the new Mario Kart game looks kind of fun. You were about to say mid? No, it actually looks fun. Bro, what am I doing wrong here? You only have the Switch Wunge? Holy fuck. You know, back in my day, they called the Switch Wunge the Switch. Yo, Marty, thank you once again for the Czech dollars. Ow! I'm dead. No, I'm not. Fuck you, frog. Oh my god, it's a Zemi-Blarg moment! Bro, it's Zemi-Blarg time! You've got to be kidding me, man. I was pressing the circle button a lot.
To command the gadget, hold down the triangle button.
Bro, this is so cringe! That's it, just kill me. I was have to wait 6 months to get the full release of Cairn. Cairn looks epic. Okay, it's fine. We'll just continue forth. Uno. Unum. Due. There is no tres. Is it tre in Latin? I forget. Marty Black, thank you for the 25. Thank you so much, man. You're an absolute sweetheart. No, I'm thinking Italian. Or not Italian, in Latin. What up, Fratsu? Yeah, I'm definitely trying Cairn. Tres, duo, unum. Wait, is it unus? I know unus, they did, like, Markiplier's, old project, unus anus? Like, one anus? I could have sworn it was unum. Oh well. I also don't care. The lion doesn't concern himself with these sorts of things. Bro, I can't wait to play rock climbing game. If it's a good speedrun, I'm in. Because that shit might be swag.
Please remove all personal belongings.
Is rock climbing game in your unfinished project list? No, I'll make a list for that eventually. I'll make a list eventually. I'll put making the list on the list. Whoa! Gracer? Yo! G's in chat for Gracer, please. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you, Gracer. Thank you. Merci pour le subs. Uh-oh, the French just came out of me. This could get bad, everybody. Ser Sanju, my man, what's going on, dude? Vous parlez français? On peut. I used to be conversational. Hope you're good. I'm doing great, my man. I'm doing great. Tackling life's challenges one day at a time. You know how it is. Will you ever run Rack 1 New Game Plus? Yes, indeed I will. Because right now, the world record for that category is good, but not great. So I want a chance at getting it. If ever there was a time for your boy Zem92 to get at Rack 1 NG Plus world record, it's probably right now, honestly. Marty, thank you once again for the sticker, for the 25 Czechoslovakian... No, wait, I'm sorry. This is not the 1980s. Czech Republic crowns. Thank you, my dude. Hope things are going well in the Czech Republic these days. NG Plus is my favorite category across the trilogy. It's a pretty epic category, I'm not gonna lie. I think all I would really have to learn to get world record is just pokey skip, honestly. If I learned pokey skip, I think with my current movement I could actually beat world record. Natsuj. What's up, Natsuj? How are you? That's my friend Natsu. Yeah. You need a vertical thumbnail? I don't even know how to get that. Oh, we're jolging this shit, man. We are absolutely jolging in this bitch. Check this shit out. Are you guys ready? Prepare yourselves. Are you still sick? I mean, I don't feel like amazing, but it's also just because I've been... we don't have to get into that. I've had some shit going on. But I don't feel like sick per se. I just don't feel good either. Maybe I have long COVID. ILJs are easy. They're definitely very nice once you get the hang of them. How do you make ILJs look so easy? Well, I've kind of always been the person that makes them look really easy. I think most people don't struggle too hard with ILJs these days anymore. At least the more experienced runners, but even before people knew what they were doing with them, I think I still usually would perform them quite well. How dare you, like, feel better before I do? Well, I kind of only sort of feel better. I mean, I don't feel great. I've also been really depressed lately. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't really think about how my body feels because I'm just like, oh, fuck off. Because I'm just like, yeah, my mind feels like shit. We're gonna go this way. No, please stay happy. We want you to be... dude, you're so sweet, Mega F. I'm fine, though. It's not like... depression doesn't mean that I feel like shit. It just means that... like, there's not a lot of shit going on up here, you know what I mean? Depression isn't like, oh, you know, bad stuff. It's just like... it just means, like, the inability to feel a lot and getting kind of sucked into some bad, like, habits, I guess. We're golging this by a lot. Should be fine here. Yeah, that's a fat gold. Hello there, Lawrence. How you doing, dude? Oh my god. Marty, thank you once again for the 49 Czech dollary dues. How do you remember all the moves? The thing is, when you've played these games as long as I have, you remember everything too. I have good memory for this game because I've played it so much. It's no more complicated than that. When you have as many thousands of hours in Ratchet and Clank as I do, you'll remember a bunch of things too. There we go. Wow. How did a gold split reduce the time saved from plus 34 to plus 14? You're thinking about it the wrong way, TR. Gold splits, when the number is minus, then you're ahead. And when it's plus, you're behind. So I'm behind my PB right now by 14 seconds. Okay, man. Should be better. There we go. That's fine. We're okay. 早上好上过冰淇淋. Don't die there this time. That's right. You can't get me with that fucking 3 times in a row. But you almost got me with that. Okay, we gotta go further over here, I guess. Whatever, man. I probably don't even have to do a jump out of that at all, now that I'm thinking about it. I kind of had to take a hit there, unfortunately. Okay, that's not great. I'm gonna get hit by another one here, so I have to be a little careful. Okay, we're chilling. Bro. Thank you. Lumifin Lorja. Alright, I don't know why I said that. Hi, Laura. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Hi. Hi, Laura. Guys, do you know Laura's based? Me when Zem is live? Oh my goodness. Hello there, Scottathan Bozoj. How are you today, my friend? I'm good. Guess who was 8 days clean from caffeine deliberately? Let's go. That's what we love to hear. That's epic. Look at you breaking all your dependencies, etc., etc. Remember, kids, just because it's normalized doesn't mean that caffeine's not a drug. The brain fog is fucking up my runs, but I will surely get past this. Laura, I think it's awesome that you're taking Spyro 1 seriously and practicing very hard right now. I hope you complete all the missions today in a speedy fashion. Thank you. I've already gotten 1 PB so far today. I'd like to get another one. Yo, what up, Warzy? And hello there, B squared. That should not have gotten me choked up today. Sucked, man. I needed to hear that. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that, like, you know, at some point, any person that has an arc worth a damn is gonna suffer. If you're not suffering, you're not growing. You know? Suffering is a key component to growth. I'm suffering immensely in Rack 2 any percent right now. But that's because ShasTheGOAT has raised the level of competition there so high that I need to fucking get on my shit to get to that level 2. And so, you know, it's like, you gotta just think about it in terms of the long term, you know? Yo, by the way, Marty, don't think I didn't see that. Thank you for the 79 check crown. Thank you so much, dude. And if anything, Laura, it's a... This should be, I think, in some ways, a testament to what Composer is currently doing better than other Spyro runners. He developed an edge. Oops, I didn't need to do that. This isn't ACM. He developed an edge on the other Spyro runners by doing the better work, you know? Yo, speaking of Spyro and the fucking sexy people who play it, what's up, Deo, man? What's up, Deo friends? Yeah, speaking of pieces of shit. What's going on, everybody? If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Zem. I'm basically to Ratchet and Clank what Deo Man is to Spyro. I've been fucking playing these games forever. Forever. And I'm currently grinding a category I've never grinded before. This is all missions. This is a brand new category as of about 2 weeks ago. Maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe a little bit less than that. And my goal is world record. So, oh, I have to retire now. That's what that means. Sorry, if you mess up this trick right here, you have to retire legally. It's in the fine print. What's the new category? It's called all missions. So, the thesis of this category is that, when you go... Here, I'll even just show you guys. Hold on. When you go inside the ship, you will see...
subscribing, and welcome to the Rat Pack.
These missions, if you press the X button... So I've already done... I found the pilot's helmet. So that's the only mission for this planet, so I'm done with this planet. And you just do all of those missions for all of the planets. It's kind of a pseudo-completionist category, in a way. Like... You don't go into New Game Plus, but you do basically just, like, do a lot of the things that you normally wouldn't in other categories, which is why this recently got added to the main leaderboard, because it's a very unique category. No Tech, thank you for the 13 months, dude, and welcome back to the Zemjamins. Deo people, you guys actually got here just in time. Laura and I was telling Laura, I think it's awesome that she's grinding Spyro any percent super hard right now, trying to catch up to the level that Composer is setting right now. And I was saying, this sort of thing happens in speedrunning where sometimes people develop edges just by doing slight things better than other people. And to me, it's very obvious that the way that Composer practiced in Spyro was just more efficient and more effective than what other people have been doing, which is why he was able to get world records, so, like, without even grinding the category for that long, you know what I mean? So I think this is gonna be like one of those moments in Spyro history where Composer kind of exposes that if you want to be the absolute best Spyro runner in the year 2025, you gotta change some shit up. Composer does like 90% practice, 10% runs. Which is interesting because I don't even think that's a super effective strategy. But I think maybe for this particular moment in Spyro history, maybe the strats that need to be learned need 90% practice and 10% runs, you know? And then as people start to catch up, then it's more about having a larger sample size than it is, you know, spending so much time grinding out these little tricks that everybody kind of already has a handle on it in the year 2026 or 2027, you know what I mean? So I think it's interesting, and I'm really excited to see what happens in Spyro. I gotta say, this is probably the most exciting time in Spyro history that I've personally seen in a long time. Yeah, Merkel, we actually do that in all check marks. But yeah, basically, I think, overall, it makes sense to me that Composer is the best right now, at least in any percent, because I think he does, at the very least, I think he's more willing at this moment to learn, like, all the hardest shit and just go for it. I know that Deo's doing certain things now. I'm not 100% sure. Laura, I know you're putting in hard work right now, too. But basically, I think it's great that people aren't getting discouraged. That is the only thing you have to not do. When somebody is that much better than you, it can be very easy to get overwhelmed by the despair. But basically, you just have to get past that first part, you know? Once you get past that first part of despair, then it's like, that's the hardest part. Everything else is easier. Your streams are very chill, dude. Thank you, Grok. At Grok, is this true? If I may quote you, Zem, just show up every day. Exactly. That's all you have to do. All you have to do to achieve everything you've ever wanted in life is just show up every day. If you show up every single day, no matter what, you may not achieve, like, everything in this world that there is to achieve, but at the bare minimum, you will achieve more than you think you can. And that's awesome. I probably don't have to do that particular pathing. Ugh. I'm gonna do this just for safety, because I kind of botched the movement. So, like, it's interesting. For me right now, I actually can't show up to Ratchet every single day. Because I have something else that's more important to me that I'm showing up every single day for. And that's my editing. I've been editing every single day for, like, the last decent chunk of time. At least a month. Month or two? Maybe? I don't really know. What the weird camera moment. But I still show up to Ratchet as often as I can, you know? Because I still give a fuck about these games and I want to be good. Good gold. That's why they call me the magician, because I disappear. That's good. I like that.
Double tap the R1 button to activate cover.
That help desk message really got in my way, but I made it work. I forgot you don't need help desk messages in this game like you do in Rack 2. Bad. What up, Rehab? Should be good at this point. Should be getting the double here pretty soon. And now we're good. We just aim right here, and we're fine. Why do you need them in Rack 2? Because in Rack 2, the problem is... please tell me this makes it. Okay, we're good. The problem in Rack 2 is that the triangle input can get eaten if there's help desk messages on the screen at the same time. Even if you turn off the help desk, that'll still happen. The help desk messages will just be invisible. I think we're fine bolt-wise. Thanks for showing me all these things. I mean, of course, Megadev. You don't have to thank me. This is my job. Okay, we go to Pokey 2 now. Yeah, what Scott is saying is, it adds on to what I was saying, which is that, it helps to have help desk on in Rack 2 because then you know where all the help desk messages are. At the absolute highest level, you wouldn't need it on. So like Scott doesn't really need it on anymore. I don't really need it on anymore either, because we both kind of know where they all are at this point. But especially as you're getting to the highest levels, it's important to know where those help desk messages are. Rehab, I ignored your question the first time. You don't have to keep typing it. I'm not going to answer that. I know you're trying to be edgy, but that sort of stuff doesn't really work on me. Oh, I'm sorry. That's all good, dude. Listen, I'm not going to, like, ban you or anything. I just don't really roll with edgy humor like that. Because the problem is it invites... Sometimes it invites some pretty bad stuff, you know what I mean? That was a good gold. It is indeed sub 1 season, Nick. You're not in trouble or anything, man. Don't worry about it.
I did not.
I love that you respect yourself enough to not answer messages that you don't care about. Based. Yeah, I mean... I used to be the kind of streamer who cared so much about what other people thought of me that, like... actually, I want more bolts. I don't know if I need more bolts, but I'm not sure if I need more bolts. And that's kind of a big problem, isn't it? Like, it's not about whether or not you need the bolts. It's about, like, the real issue is that I don't have the knowledge currently to know how many bolts I need at this section. If that makes sense. Wait a minute. No, I need this. But yeah, I used to not respect myself very much, and you can kind of tell in the way that I engage with my chat, because I would kind of, like, pander to you guys in years past and kind of, like, beg for your validation, but I genuinely don't care about that fucking shit anymore. Like, I care if you guys are having fun. I don't care if you guys like me. I did not need to do that. That should work. Nice. People are gonna run their mouths about you regardless of whatever happens. True. And, like, basically, I've found that just owning your biggest insecurities is, like, the most important thing you can do. And so, like... I don't know, that's why it's interesting. Lately, I've been getting this one guy who's been coming into my streams and tells me that I'm just like a rage lord and like a loser and like all this shit. And I'm just like, man, like, yeah, maybe in like months past, but like I'm kind of just chilling now. You know, like I've found my sense of inner peace the last few months. Like there's not really a lot of shit you guys can say to me that can really get under my skin anymore. I think probably the thing that I would get the most insecure about is like the fact that my viewership has been declining a lot recently. But I also understand why it's declining. Like, I've kind of showed a big lack of consistency over the last several years. And like, you know, I'm spending a lot of time on YouTube right now, and all the things that I'm kind of doing are just gonna take time to come together. And so like, I'm not like upset about any of it. It's just kind of like, whatever, man. Things will happen when they're meant to happen, you know? And once you own that, which I would say is my biggest insecurity right now, once you own your biggest insecurity, there's nothing else that can really hurt you. Don't tell them how to annoy you. That's a bad strat. It's whatever. I don't care. People can't hurt me anymore. I don't give other people my power like that anymore. I've learned how pointless that is. You seem fine these days. I've learned that no matter what, the most important thing you can do is just keep wearing a smile on your face. Ah, shit. People get timed out for mentioning view count anyways. Oh, I don't care if they mention my viewer count anymore. That's like such a relic of the past. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck if people mention my viewer count. If I'm not ready to handle that knowledge, I'm not ready to be a streamer. You know? For a long time, I definitely needed to not know because it was better for my mental health back then. But nowadays, I don't fucking care, man. It's just whatever. People just want to get a rise out of you. The best thing you do is not react. I know it's hard, but really just don't give them what they want. Again, I don't really care what people want. All I know is what I want in this life, and that's all I care about. Yo, what up, Silent Kadir? Number go up, number go down. It's all just Balatro. True. Very true. I thought it was right here. Oh, I guess it's like more in the crevice. Zam officially enters his whatever boy phase. True. This is bad, and I think I should probably reload, but I'm just gonna take the swag car. The only thing I care about is showing up every day. That's all I care about when it comes to my content. I know that if I show up every day and do the work that I'm avoiding, especially doing the work that I'm avoiding, that's where I'll find my salvation, you know? I'll tell you guys that for a long time, the work I was avoiding was learning how to edit. So that's why I'm learning how to edit. You know, it's just like, what's the worst that could happen? I suck at it for a while? Oh no. I can reach the top of the cliff before going to see Edwina. There are lamps on the top of the hill to smash too. What's up, Justin the Cookie? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Not the best fleet ever, but that's okay. Doesn't need to be. We'll do Core 2-2 now. I think this is going to be a pretty slam dunk PB here. I don't see how we could possibly fuck this up, he says boldly and confidently before fucking it all up. Let's see where world record ends on this run. You know, because the last run, where did it end? It ended after Orxon. So what's after Orxon? Novalis 2, maybe? He was then shot 54 times. True. Okay, give me the bolts here. Oh, shit, I went the wrong way. Oh, I got hit again. Oh my god, I'm choking. Quar 2-2 to Quar 2-2? Can do. World record doesn't do Novalis 2? Holy shit, I've got to study world record. So then is it just one visit for Novalis? Interesting. Well, I mean, I guess that's logically what that would mean. Let me beat world record real fast and then you can study it. Okay, waits for you to do it. Will you read my message, please? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood versus Attack on Titan. Which is superior and why? Attack on Titan. Because the ending of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood... The last season of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood had some amazing moments and several mid ones as well. Whereas Attack on Titan, the last season, was all gas, no brakes. Wrong category pre-creation, but I like the gumption. Ooh. Okay, Orcs on 3. You're typing in the chat calling me cringe, but you're the one who's stuck in your own binge, dropping lines about me trying to diss while I'm out here balling. A magician you won't miss. Holy fuck. Bars. Actual bars. What the fuck? Since when does my chat have bars? Plus you called me the magician, which is just the correct thing to do. I really gotta turn off this fucking this help desk bullshit. Ow! Everyone says the ending of FMA is just a happy fairy tale ending. The ending of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is good. The last episode is great. It's everything leading up to the last episode I have a problem with. I thought the father fight was so fucking cringe. They did that shit so poorly. Like, the way that shit ended was so disappointing. In what way? In the way that it didn't make any fucking sense for them to defeat Father through some random Deus Ex Machina that you didn't even see at any point in the show except for one time. And then the rest of it was just apparently done off screen. Like, that's really cringe. Ferb Metal Alchemist sounds great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying, it's really cringe if you end a show like that, especially considering everything that happened with Bradley before that. I haven't watched FMA yet, don't spoil it. Okay. I will not. Just know that I think that the ending is good and everything before the ending is cringe. Well, not everything, just some of the stuff before the ending is cringe. The lion consumes anime? That's true as hell, Wonder Girl. I think the best moment in that entire show is the end of season 2. Uh-oh. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is true to the manga, if I recall correctly, Yawn. That was an Ouya. That was Ouya movement right there. I'm not even gonna lie. We don't grab the bolt. We grab this. Oh my god! That's fine. Looks like you played this game before? I've played this game before! Uh-oh. What? Dude. Darkness imprisoning me moment. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, Kalibo 3. Get me the hell out of here. That should have golded by a lot more, but it's fine. A gold is a gold all the same. Dark Blaster 0, I thought some of the stuff was better in FMA, but not a lot. I thought that the Bury the Chopper sequence was way better done in the original Full Metal Alchemist, as opposed to Brotherhood. Bro. There we go. Nice to see you so locked in. The record is coming soon. Thank you, Konstantinos. Maybe? Okay, yeah, that works. That's crazy that that works. Whoa. And then we just crash here and we're fine. A double Darla for the fans. A twisty for the fans. Best I got is a Gonzo plus tip tweak. Yeah, I'll do a little twisty for the fans. Why not? A little twisty for the fans. Are you in a new office? Yes, indeed I am. It's nice here. I like it. What up, Toxin? Yeah, the internet's great here. Okay, I was just watching your Rack 2 video and I saw that you were live. Let's go, Astro. Great to have you here, homie. Hope you were enjoying the video. That's not good. That's really not good. I gotta die. Okay. That's better. That's what we needed to do. Okay, whatever. Now we reload. Not too bad, all things considered. Could be a lot worse. What was your biggest culture shock in Europe? You know what my biggest culture shock was? My biggest culture shock is that people in Europe don't complain nearly as much as they do in America. That is a very bad American problem. People in America complain all the fucking time. All the fucking time. They complain about everything. It is very annoying. They do have a lot to complain about, though. Yeah, but if they spent half as much time like doing things about the things that they're complaining about instead of just complaining, Their lives wouldn't be as bad. Okay. Granted, the entire American system is designed to try to, like... It's designed to brainwash people into believing they have absolutely no control over anything. So that's why they complain. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Why is the destroyer up? Wait, what? Oh, this run is illegitimate, man. Bro, how is this even... What? Press the button and reload. Okay, hold on. We can do that. Let's just at least finish the run out. Time warp to before you defeat Drek. Let's do it again. Gives me another chance to do this, at least. Why does that happen? That normally doesn't happen unless you... He beat Drek and never pushed the button, but I did. That's the weirdest part. I did press the button. So I don't know why he's not here. Well, okay, so we're gonna lose some time here, but we're still gonna be able to PB, which is nice. Because you reloaded the wrong save file before restarting the run? Oh. Rackman moment. It's because in the previous PB, after I was done with that, I accidentally loaded file and it put me on Kalibo. Oh my god, that's crazy. Rackman moment. It's all good. It happens. Whatever, man. I'll even ride the swag rail. You know, for the swag.
Suck.
Hey, we still PB'd. Oh my god. What's up, Levi Makiri? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, homie. GG's! We did it. Back-to-back PBs. Do you guys want to go... You guys want to see if we can maybe run back-to-back-to-back? We might as well try.
Phew, that was close.
Oh yeah, and thanks for reminding me to rename the split. Oh, wait a minute. Let me also just double check. Time warp. We just gotta see. All missions. Okay, that counts. It just doesn't say it here. Wait, can I just do this from the menu like this? Yeah. That's all of them. That is all of them. We did it, baby. All right. We save. And we get a little bit closer to world record. Look at that. Summa bests now within 5 minutes of world record. Not too bad for a category I just started.